Hello, how's everybody doing? Welcome in. It's Crystal. I always feel like my glasses are can't freaking see my eyes. Anyway, I don't have to have them. I just see a little better with them. But anyway, welcome in. Let's see what you need to know. What will benefit you right now in this moment? Oh, Spirit. All right, let's see. The Knight of Cups. Did y'all just hear my stomach go, "Urgh"? Okay, so 7 of Cups. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Y'all, we got cups all over the place. Cups, 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 and more cups. The 10 of Wands. So let's break this down. The Knight of Cups. Express your creativity with compassionate emotion. Y'all, this is like a romantic offer. You know, somebody coming in, expressing some feelings. A proposal, maybe. This could even be, I mean, it's definitely emotional. You know, cups are emotional. It's in a romantic offer. So maybe somebody's going to ask you out on a date. Maybe you're going to find out that you've got a crush. This is air and water energy. So yeah, like this is communication. Okay, let's see. But we've got the 7 of Cups here, you know, and the 7 of Cups is options, you know, it's emotional confusion, being distracted. Some people say that there's illusions here, maybe even some daydreaming. I hope that this person isn't daydreaming about asking you out. Maybe you daydream about this person asking you out and they have this crush on you. But you know, this is also like saying to step back, you know, and gain a different perspective. You know, so maybe investigate. This is also Scorpio, water energy. Okay, guys, let's keep going. Let's see how this all ties in. The Knight of Swords. So, you know, this is fast acting. We got the Knight of Cups and then the Knight of Swords. It's very energetic. You know, somebody that comes in with like a direct approach. You know, they're very determined. So I feel like you have a secret crush, y'all, that's fixing to come in really determined to take you out. But there's some type of illusion here, or maybe they're daydreaming about doing this, or you're daydreaming about them doing, like, you know, about this person, or just maybe even having options, or just dating, period. Whoa, that hoe deck wanted to fly out. What the freak? What the freaky? What the freaky? The freaky. So yeah, maybe, you know, because like, I don't know if y'all have been, but I have been like wanting to open up and date. I've been closed off for a while now, and I would say just not even really caring much about it. Like, I've been hurt quite a bit in the past, and just didn't really want to do it again. I was wore out and tired, physically, emotionally, all of it. But I think that I'm ready to, open myself back up again. And maybe somebody that I'm talking to is feeling the same way. Maybe y'all are sharing the same experience that I am right now, that you're ready to open back up. But that card, I keep looking at it, it's saying like step back and look at stuff from a different perspective. So maybe if you are thinking bad about it, about dating, like maybe step back and look at it, that it's not that bad. Like, yeah, love hurts, love stings when it wants to, but when you have the right person, it could be very beautiful, and one of the best things that you'll ever find and you'll ever feel. And it's very rare to have. I can't say that I've ever had it, but I do imagine what it would be like. But anyway, we've got the King of Cups, and I mean, y'all had the Knight, now you got the King. This is a stable, emotionally balanced energy. This is depth, patience, it's understanding, like, it's also the energy of the unexpected. This could come fast and out of nowhere. And that's fire and water energy. But it also says here to, support yourself, and get balanced before, you can support others. So, like, make sure that you are in the right headspace and heart space and all of that before you let someone else in, because you don't want to carry baggage from your past to the new person, because the new person didn't do everything that was bad. They're new. You know what I mean? So I know I've had trouble with that because I've had like repeated things happen. You know what I'm saying? Like the same thing. I'll just say it. I've had cheaters, cheater. All of them's cheaters. So you just kind of expect it after it's happened so many times, And it's hard not to expect it, but you really have to try your best to just wipe the slate clean and not judge somebody before they actually do these things, But then we've got the Ten of Wands, which is a burden, it's stress. And I feel like, it's time to release this. And you are at the 10, so you're at the end. Like, because once you have the 10, then it releases. So I think you've been down this road before, So I feel like starting now, maybe even after watching this video, things will start releasing. Things will start getting better, Sorry, guys. I feel like, I don't know what is going on right here. Anyway. But I feel like, these burdens will start lifting. Even maybe after, like, you start dating this new person. All of that heavy stress and responsibility, all that, the blockages, all that's going to release, I heard earlier that, and it's so true. Like, when you find somebody and you start dating them, everything just feels better, financial stuff feels better when you share it, it's hard when you're by yourself and you have to financially do everything. But if you have somebody, you can half share, and so the stress of like financial burden, you know, will lift a little bit, won't be as strong, won't be as hard. And then even just life, you know, like you'll have a best friend to talk to, and you know, when things are not going good at work or whatever, you have this person that you can come home to and talk to about, you know, or even just, hey, I need to talk to you on my break. I've had a rough day and I want somebody to talk to about, you know. So I feel like this person coming in is fixing to help all of that. Okay. So what else do you need to tell us, Spirit? What else do we need to know right now about this situation? About this crush coming in? All swift and bold. And he's got like a big heart, you know. The King of Cups, he's got a lot of emotion and wisdom. He's calm. He's balanced. He's generous. He's very considerate, you know, but very logical too. This person is very logical thinking. They're very clever. They could be very skillful. Okay, now we've got the Ace of Cups, guys. Like, I can't make this up. I can't make it up. This is a new beginning in love, right? It's unconditional love. It's more water energy. It's more cups. Like this reading has been... Oh my gosh, I'm getting a zit here. Look. You can really see it. Anyway. So, yeah. Y'all got cups all over the freaking board here. I love this. So open up your heart and receive the emotions that are around you. That's what this card says. New inspirations, you know, new beginnings, enlightenment, unconditional love. There's a new friendship here. Like I said, you know, you might meet new friends, but this is definitely a love reading, you know, because you've got and offers and stuff like that coming in. So, wow, this is beautiful. And it says, you know, just pleasure, new friendships, new feelings. There's inspiration here, enlightenment. Wow, what a beautiful card that is. So yeah, I do definitely feel that something's coming in, guys, and it's going to come in fast. And it's going to shake your world up. And it's going to let you finally release all that burden and stress that you had with this 10 of Cups. Because literally, our 10 of Wands, I had... Maybe you're fixing to have the 10 of Cups. That's why I mentioned it, which is, you know, complete fulfillment. You know, it's complete happiness. So, but you had the 10 of Wands, and then right behind that, the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you've been through it, and now you're fixing to get your new beginning. Yeah. All right, guys. I hope that this helps. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked it and you want to see more. But until next time, guys. Bye.